Good morning. Good morning, Thresholds. Good morning, New Freedom Center, Kankakee, all our peeps. Um, Welcome. Today is May 20th. It's a Wednesday, so we're halfway through the week. Hope everyone is doing well today. And I'm going to read today the daily meditation from the language of letting go. So today's topic is on sadness. It says, ultimately, to grieve our losses means to surrender to our feelings. So many of us have lost so much, have said so many goodbyes, been through so many changes. We may want to hold back the tides of change, not because the change isn't good, but because we have had so much change, so much loss. Sometimes, when we are in the midst of pain and grief, we become short sighted, like members of a tribe described in the movie Out of Africa. If you put them in a prison, one character said, describing this tribe, they die. Why? Asked another character. Because they can't grasp the idea that they'll be let out one day. They think it's permanent, so they die. Many of us have had so much grief to get through. Sometimes we begin to believe grief or pain is a permanent condition. The pain will stop. Once felt and realized, our feelings will bring us to a better place than where we started. Feeling our feelings, instead of denying or minimizing them, is how we heal from our past and move forward into a better future. Feeling our feelings is how we let go. It may hurt for a moment. Peace and acceptance are on the other side. So is a new beginning. And the meditation for today, God, help me fully embrace and finish my endings so I may be ready for my new beginnings. Well, my comment about that is one of the analogies I like to think about comparison to dealing with pain and grief in our life is it's kind of like when we have a toothache. It's very painful to deal with, um, but eventually we can either leave the pain and ignore it, and it gets worse and worse, or we can have the tooth pulled, which is extremely painful. But it only lasts a moment, and we're dealing with that pain, and eventually, after the tooth is pulled, we finally start to heal. So that's how I compare a lot of the emotional grief we deal with and our pain in our life. And that's kind of like what this is saying too in the meditation today. It may hurt for a moment, it says, but peace and acceptance are on the other side. So I encourage everyone out there to, when you're dealing with grief and pain, emotional pain, try not to deny it. Try not to ignore it. Deal with it. Let yourself feel the emotions. It's very hard to go through, but once you deal with those emotions, I promise you, there is peace and acceptance on the other side. So with that, I'll end today, and I will see you soon. Thank you all, and feel free to leave comments and ideas in the messages below.